This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 15th of March. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will be sunny today. We start to warm up later today, but it's pretty cold this morning, and tomorrow morning will be pretty chilly as well. Rain Friday, maybe strong storms near the Gulf Coast, and another shot of colder air coming in here this weekend. This is the upper air look this morning. Got a very vigorous system impacting the northeast United States, but around here, it's a very dry air mass, and like yesterday, it should be hard to find a decent cloud in the sky. That was the radar this morning. Obviously, nothing happening across our state. Some showers way offshore in the Gulf. So numbers are all over the board this morning, and the variations are because of wind and elevation. The colder spots are going to be in the lower valleys where there's no wind. Haleyville 26, and again, these are not the lows this morning. These were taken at 450. These numbers will be coming down over the next couple of hours by a few more degrees. Haleyville 26, Pell City 28, Sylacauga 29. And down to the south, we've got Montgomery at 36, Dothan 39, Mobile 44. But again, sunny with highs in the 60s. It'll feel pretty good today. Now, the freeze warning, this is for this morning, extending all the way down to Covington County, Andalusia, and Opp, touching the Florida state line. And we'll be close to freezing in some spots tomorrow morning, but most locations will stay in the mid to upper 30s early tomorrow. And again, the winter storm winding down up in the northeast, and more snow issues in the west. Winter storm warnings in scattered pockets from Montana down into parts of Utah, Colorado, and the mountains of New Mexico. No severe weather expected today, but tomorrow we have an enhanced risk of severe storms. That's level 3 out of 5. From near Dallas-Fort Worth over to Texarkana and Shreveport. Surrounding that, the larger risk runs from South Texas up into parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas. And then on Friday, day 3, the SPC folks have introduced a risk of severe storms on the Gulf Coast. We have a level 2 out of 5 risk, including parts of Mobile, in fact, all of Mobile and Baldwin counties, up toward places like Jackson and Bruton and Andalusia. And really north of that, I don't expect any severe weather. There's a marginal risk technically up to places like Prattville, but again, the air should be pretty stable for the northern two-thirds of the state. We'll talk more about the Friday rain event as we go through modeling. Speaking of rain, this is the precipitation for the next 7 days. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week, and pretty good bit here. This will take into account the rain we get Friday and the rain we see Tuesday and Tuesday night of next week. And amounts could exceed 2 inches in spots across the state. So, model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 4. Northerly flow aloft, a sunny day, and the high should be in the 60s in most spots. This is tomorrow. A good chance we'll be in the 70s. It will be the warmest day of the week. So enjoy. We note rain off to the west. There's a surface low that's just southeast of Des Moines. Snow north and west of that. Rain and storms south and east of that surface low. And again, there could be some severe storms over parts of East Texas and some of the adjacent states. Friday, that main surface low moves up into Canada, far, far north of here. And again, we've got a batch of rain and storms. And obviously, Friday's going to be a wet day for the state. Let's look at the high-res NAM, valid Friday at 1 o'clock, Central Daylight Time. And rain falling up over much of the state. Maybe some heavier storms near the Gulf Coast at that point over extreme South Mississippi, and those will be scooting through extreme South Alabama and the Florida Panhandle Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So this is the instability. And there's a little bit up to US 80, but the air should be stable over north and central Alabama. The better instability is near the Gulf Coast. This is the storm relative helicity, and the better SRH values are away from the instability, displaced. And again, I think if we do see strong to severe storms near the Gulf Coast, the main threat from strong straight-line winds. And again, the STP values are pretty meager here. But Friday, a wet day, maybe some thunder, and maybe some strong storms near the Gulf Coast. So Saturday, that mess is out of here. The day will feature a clearing sky, the sky becoming sunny and noticeably colder. Highs maybe in the 40s near the Tennessee state line, 50s for the rest of the state. Saturday morning now is going to be cold. We might be very close to freezing Saturday morning. That's not going to be a radiational cooling morning. That's an advection morning. But low 30s Saturday morning, the sky clearing. The high will be in the 50s. Sunday morning should be colder. Lows, I'd say 25 to 35. Kind of like what we had this morning. The day will be sunny. Highs will be in the 50s. Monday, we're still dry. And again, Monday morning, I think we're going to see a freeze. Highs in the 50s. And then a surface low forms over the Gulf, right below Indian Pass. And Tuesday looks wet for much of the state. And let me tell you what now, if this was January, that might be a pretty good snow situation here. But it's not January, it's mid-March. And the thermal value suggests just a cold rain. And we'll probably stay in the 40s for the northern half of the state as the rain falls. And this is a week from today, Wednesday the 22nd. Pretty impressive shortwave moving on to the east. That surface low is over Columbia, South Carolina. And this is suggesting maybe a big snow for the mountains of North Carolina. Maybe places like Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. But the rain would be ending here during the day Wednesday. And let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, the 24th, troughing north and west of the state. Then a batch of showers coming in here, and that's not really a severe weather look. So next week, it looks like a cold rain Tuesday night, ending Wednesday. Maybe another batch of showers at the end of the week on Friday. This is rain for Birmingham off the European Ensemble. You're looking for the green line. That's the mean, between 3 and 4 inches between now and the end of March. And it's the old roller coaster ride. Numbers from the National Blend of Models. Your number will vary, but this is for Birmingham, and you can see we'll be up towards 70 tomorrow. I think some spots could easily see low 70s, but then the next shot of cold air coming in for the weekend with sub-freezing lows by Sunday and Monday morning, and maybe even close to freezing by Saturday. But then we bounce back into the 70s by the end of next week on Thursday and Friday. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for March 22nd through March 28th. Again, we are in the blue, meaning temperatures here would be a little below average. The really colder air would be out in the western states. Hey, haven't shown a cow picture lately, so why not? I love this. Everything you'd want is right there. An amazing sunset, a barbed wire fence, a cow in the foreground and a whole bunch of cows in the background. That was taken down in Eufaula yesterday. I absolutely loved that. And a lot of folks are down on the Gulf Coast. Some folks are on spring break this week. That was taken down at Panama City Beach last night. And again, for the Gulf Coast goers, I'll be down there near the Gulf Coast this weekend. We'll have storms Friday. But then things clear up for the weekend. But temperatures will be below average down there for Saturday and Sunday. And then they'll have probably some more rain by about Tuesday of next week. All right, so that'll do it for the briefing this morning. Notes on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. Today we've got Vestavia Day School. The little ones, they make me laugh. Tomorrow, Center Elementary in Cherokee County. And then Alexandria Elementary in Calhoun County. And then Friday, Faith Academy in Trustful. And then Saturday, a book signing in Fairhope. Eastern Shore will be at Kind Cafe from 11:30 until 2:30. So if you are in Mobile, Pensacola, Foley, Daphne, Bay Minette, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, come see us. It's the big arts and crafts weekend in Fairhope. And we have been wanting to do this for a while, so we can't wait. So again, Fairhope, Saturday at the Kind Cafe from 11:30 until 2:30. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.